Okay, welcome to another shop talk. I've not really had a lot of time today to put together my usual shop talk, so I thought I'd just show you around what I'm doing in the barn, a real quick update on what's going on here, and a couple of the projects I'm working on in the shop at the moment. So most of them coming to YouTube very soon as usual. Anyway, so this is what we're doing in the barn today. So this is going to be the wall of racking. A bit of luck. Just need to get the ground a bit leveled up, and this is too soft for the forklift truck. This little area here, this is perfect, right under my feet, but this middle bit, I don't know what it was, whether it was a drain at some point, it's really soft. So I'm going to get some scalpings in to sort that out. Good driving. We've got that big bit sticking out there. Yeah, I'm going to move that. Yeah, that's it. You're right on it. Yeah, you're on the bag. Soft there, right there. But hopefully we'll sort that. This corner's there's my new wall for storing all that lot. Some of that's air drying for a while, so it's going to be up there for ages, but hopefully we're going to get loads on there. Pretty much filling everything up, but we're clearing all of this space. So all of the epic slabs, I've got some new ones in that I found on Facebook Market, I think it was. This is from Australia, so redwood. I've got one of them planed up. I'll show you in a minute in the shop. All of this stuff here has been moved. That's my firewood, and my sawdust is all in here. That's got to be moved very soon, before the winter hits anyway. Some lovely chestnut, walnut, more walnut, and there's walnut over the back. This is probably going to get moved around, but I'm not decided yet. And then we've got a problem. The forklift truck keeps getting stuck here. This is rock solid, this stuff. I don't know what it is. And here it's really soft, really, really soft. So we've cleared all this back area, because this wall from around about here, right across to there, 3 meters high, is going to be my main cantilever rack system. I've managed to find one. It's about a 3-hour drive from here, but they're really, really cheap, second-hand cantilever racks. I've been looking for ages, and I finally found some. So I'm gonna jump on those on Tuesday. The next step is a mini digger. I've got to excavate out some of this stuff here. I don't know how deep I've got to go yet to get to a little bit of a harder base. And I'm gonna get some 20 mil to dust, throw a little bit of concrete cement in with it, and whack a plate, all that down, to try and get a bit more of a surface like this, where the forklift doesn't get stuck. So that's the next thing. Then I can just come running in here, stack this thing to the rafters, possibly some pallet racking there, possibly. If they've got a good deal on it when I go, I'll just get a bay of it. It's about 3.3 meters of pallet racking. You have to put shelves on that, but you can then store things like your firewood and that will really clear this space for working and doing other stuff inside. So for the local pub, I did do a sort of speeded up video, I may bring it on YouTube, of a conversion of a play area. It was a horse box, and I converted it into a play area for them. So they're going to do a play area in the middle here, and this thing's going to be the centre. It's been here for a little while now, actually, weathered in quite nice. This is going to be in the centre of the play area, and there's a connection there for the bar, so you can plug the bar in. So this is what it looks like finished, because I didn't get a picture on my place. Got like a swing, climbing wall, and these are the best ones. These little climbing pegs, and this ply I bought, which didn't need any finishing on it. Forgotten the name now, but I'll put a link in the description. Really, really good ply that I found. It's very lightweight as well, so it's really good. And then the little deck, a little door there. These detach, although I towed it down here with these on, hiding the wheels so the kids don't get hurt, but they do lift off. And this was built, as you see, in 2 parts, so that I could get it down here. So yeah, pretty pleased with that. And they've now come back and they want a really nice bar conversion. They bought another horse box and they want a bar conversion. Now, with the weather we're having at the moment, it's pretty awful, and working in and out with your tools is a nightmare. So once I get this place clear, this is where I actually could do the conversion for the horse box. The problem in this barn is, even though it looks really big, especially on camera, is as soon as you start stacking stuff on that back wall, which is where everything's been going and it's quite flat, you can't turn one of these round. You can't get a telehandler in when the farmer comes. We got the hay out, he struggled, so we had to handball most of it out and use a little forklift. So that's why really this racking is essential to me going forward. And I've got some really fine pieces here. They need to be kept dead flat. I can already see that this pile is starting to bow at the end, and this is some really fantastic English walnut. So to me, the small investment on the cantilever racking is going to make a massive difference going forward. And you know, I'm mainly going to air dry. I am going to build myself a little kiln very shortly. Some other stuff that's going on, actually one of my YouTubers, John, he got in touch ages ago about some wood, and a lot of this was from a barn sale, that stuff he didn't want. He's got some beech, and this is absolutely amazing, this stuff. So as I said before, this is all going on a green oak building. This is actually for me and my family when I get round to it, if I do. This has been jet washed now, and it's had the first run on. This is looking amazing. This is just going to be insane. This is English chestnut, which was took down in a storm. I've got 3 pieces. I'll just show you a little bit. I've been doing more route sledding. That's worked really well. Really well. This was a real gnarly bit. Now I've got it dead flat. Look on the other side, the cup's been taken out. It's still got a hefty thickness to it, so I'll probably do some resin work on there first and then bang that back down again on the planer thicknesser. I think it's too wide. I don't know. I may shave a bit off on my white belt, but anyway, this is some of the beech. Some of it's spalted. There's tons of it here. Absolutely wonderful. I think we're going to split that up between us. Some more oak. Laid these vertical. You may have seen this is some sycamore. A couple of people, school's out really on it. A couple of people have said if you keep it vertical, it will stop it going black, and that looks to me like that's already going black there. If you have it laid down, and it looks like it's going black there, as you can see, if you have it laid down, you're going to get more blackening. Well, the sugars or whatever, I'm not sure about that. My friend at the woodyard, Ranald, he said that's bullshit. So, well, he didn't put it quite like that, but so I don't know. I'm going to keep these upright for another month or so, and then once my racking's done, I'll get these bad boys on the rack. You can see a bit of blackening there, but it'll be fine because it's character stuff. Anyway, let's show you a bit what's going on inside. Okay, let's see what's going on in the resin room. Got a new table build. Pretty excited about it. Not seen anything like this before. You know, I kind of like to do stuff, and lots of people comment, why did you do those legs, or why did you stick those up over the top? Well, I just love looking at ideas. So this one is half and half. There's about 60, just under 60 kilograms of resin. This is pretty much 50 odd mil, both sides full of resin. Got through tons of glass cast 50 on this. So grey on this side, only on the top, halfway down it's clear. So you should see a kind of graduation when I sand it. And this side, look at that, you can't even see the resin. That's glass cast for you, completely clear. Once I get that polished, see how it is. It's going to have a couple of ideas for designs on the legs. Could be working with a blacksmith friend of mine on some really interesting legs on that one. So that's pretty cool. I'll go through here. So I said I'd show you. This is a piece of that. I think it's called red cedar from Australia. Pretty much, well, it's just a bit more reddy, more mahogany colour, but it is a bit like walnut, which is quite nice. So I bought a load of that. It's bloody heavy. Can't work out what to do with that, whether to split it and keep like a larger river, or whether to just keep minimal resin, just keep it pretty slick looking. But that's a really nice piece. It's going to be a coffee table soon. So while we're here, I'm just going past, this was my old attempt at a router sled cart, and now we've got this lovely new one, Take One Two. While we're here, this is a good opportunity. I've tried lots of variations, and I've got 2 of these plexiglasses. If you're going to use a fest tool, because you do have to orientate this so that you can get your handles in, your settings, your lockdown, and also be able to quick release it if you're going to do it like this. And you need to have your dust extraction on the top right. So as the wood chippings go around, that's the best place for it to catch it. and the brushes, various brushes, do the rest of the work. So have a look here. If you do buy one of these router sleds and you're using Festool, as far as I can tell, and I've done a lot of experimenting, that is the orientation that you need to put your router in. So I thought it'd be helpful because I actually did 2 attempts. So there's some nasty holes in the bottom of that one. I do have a spare. I did 2 attempts to get that right, which was a bit of a pain. I got it right one way and then the hose was in the way. So just keep that in mind if you're going to buy one of those. So the memorial bench, that has gone for Jim, my old friend. I think they're unveiling that on would have been his birthday, which is at the end of August. I'm actually not around for that, which is a real shame. I'm at a wedding, so I won't be going to see it, but they'll be sending pictures. And it'll all be on YouTube. Everyone over there Jim used to watch me on YouTube, so it's going to be quite an interesting video. All of his friends, there was no flowers for this funeral, like I said. They put the money towards this bench and some other stuff, so they will want to see it on the video. So it's quite interesting. Interesting is not the right word. It's quite sort of funny making the video, really, and making a bench for your friend. Anyway, that's what that is. So that'll be coming soon. And then I've got a series of outdoor furniture coming. This is one of the benches, or it's nearly finished. It's going to be metal outdoor furniture with wood infill. One has a solid piece here, big 50mm piece of wood down there, and the other one's got slatted. It's going to be 2 different. This is for the H art that's coming. Here's some of my drawings. These tabs have got to be fitted. I'm going to get them punched. And there you go. So that's what my son did, all that. So that's kind of our in-house fabrication, as I like to call it. Car ramps for sale. If anyone wants the car ramp, let me know. 3-ton, mint condition. Just need the space and can't wait for the space. So yeah, that'll be going soon, I hope. That's it, really. I was going to give you a quick update of what's going on, keep you in the picture, so to speak. I'm going to spend the rest of the day on the digger, getting ready for the cantilever racking to go in next week at some point. Maybe, hopefully next weekend. If it all goes well, the Sunday update will be me showing you my wonderfully organised barn for wood storing and router sledding. So yeah, thanks a lot. I'll see you on the next one.